Hi everybody, it's Michelle, and today I'm going to show you how I have my planner set up for the month of October. Right now I'm using a combination of my digital planner in my iPad and this personal size planner right here, which is a Webster's Pages Color Crush, and it's the gold or the champagne, and inside I have my Daisy Dori insert, which usually goes into the traveler's notebook, but I just have it slipped right here in the back. Right here I have tucked in with this strap, I got this from Amazon, this strap to hold my Apple Pencil up here in the front. So I keep that with my planner all the time. Now my digital planner will carry all kinds of notes, everything. It has my calendar on my monthly spread, and it has the vertical weeks all jotted out. The timed version, I'll show you quickly. A blank one, like this is for this coming week. So it's from 7 to 9, and I just plot in what I am doing at those particular times and plan out what I plan to be doing. And then when I go back in and actually accurately put in what I was doing throughout the day, I color code everything so I have a glimpse, just right at a glance, on everything that was going on. Sorry about that glare from my light. I can get an idea how much time I spent in each area for the whole week when I'm done. And then in the back, I keep notes. I'll show you on this spread here. On notes on trainings and podcasts and all of that back here that I want to be able to reference, future reference back here in the tab section. And that is what I'm doing with my digital planner. So a lot of the information that is in here is not going to be staying in here. I can actually throw it away after I have transferred it over into my digital planner to keep it forever and ever and ever. So in this one, I just have my cards up here. I'm using this as my wallet. So that is like one of the requirements I have for any planner that I'm carrying around with me. I like to have all of my wallet inserts and all my wallet stuff in my planner. So it has these slots. The only thing about the Webster's Pages is they go all the way down. So you kind of have to hold your cards up here at the top where you can see which one is which. Or you can put them all the way down to where people don't even know you have them in there. And it has this front slot here where you can put pictures and things. I have actually the little Simon card that came with the Cocoa Daisy kit for the month of October. I have him tucked in here. And I just put in a piece of the paper that came with the kit back here also, just to kind of give it more of a uniform look, and the colors all the same. And I did cut out this little front cover to be matching the color scheme for the month of October. And that is just on the front of the planner behind this acetate piece right here. It's just cut and punch. That's it. So these are actually the dividers that came with my Filofax. I have this cover story right here, and I put them in here because this came with no inserts. When I purchased this Color Crush, no, it had nothing inside. So I used these dividers, and I've just kind of put little stickers from my Cocoa Daisy kit for what each one is. I don't plan on making new dividers every month because this is just something to keep notes and to, disperse this information later. This one is my Learn tab. That means like any podcasts, all that type of stuff is here. These are from notepads on from my Cocoa Daisy kit that I had in my traveler's notebook that I actually glued on here because I didn't have enough room to punch them because I'd already written all the way to the edges. So that's what this is for. This is my to-do, and I'll go over that in a minute. This is my money section, which I don't have anything here yet. But this will be notes on like saving money, making money, job notes, that type of thing will go here. And I use the green Filofax paper for this section. This is notes on some business training that I'm taking that I have all back here behind this tab. This back here is a work tab. So any kind of notes on ideas that I'm thinking about for the shop, that type of thing goes all back here. And this is just extra with extra pages that I might need to stick up here in the book. Just blank paper. I stuck in my Filofax ruler there because I'm not using it. I'm actually using the ruler that came, the one that I made, and then one that came with the the Webster's pages right there. So I stuck in this acetate sheet here, which I've been using. It was in one of my old planners to store post-it notes and some page flags. So right here, these are the post-its or the stickies that came with the October kit for Cocoa Daisy, and they won't stick on there. They keep coming off, but keep putting it back. This pin holder is from the package of 6 that I bought. They are the Chris Wang pen holders. I got them from Amazon, so that is stuck on here to hold my pen. And this is my favorite pen to use in here, which is the Staedtler Triplus fine liner right here, the black. I buy sets of black, and then I also have a set of 36 that I can use also in all the different colors, but the black are my favorite. And I have 2 top-loading envelopes here that I use. This one is for money, and this one is for just little mementos and like my insurance card, that type of thing. And I have a Target dollar spot pocket on the front of this one to put in all these little stickers, and my Hobonichi stencil up here. These are things that I may want to use in my planner. And in the back I have card slots. I have 2 of the card holders, so there are 6 slots here that I can use, and I just have like insurance cards, that type of thing, in the very back. And then way back here is where I store my Cocoa Daisy Dori insert, and I just pull this out when I want to write in it, and I can just write in it wherever. It's not, you know, attached to anything. In this back pocket I have my Hobonichi Weeks notebook. This is just the plain blank notebook. Well, it's grid paper, but it's blank, with a piece of paper from the kit put in there. And this one also has a pocket here and this pocket here. Right here I could put in the notepad from the Cocoa Daisy kit, but it was just made it too bulky, and I just want the book back there. So, and it closes up so easy, just like that. And I have plenty of space. I could even put in my Hobonichi Weeks up here in the front if I wanted to, and I could still close this book. So in my to-do section, I actually have part of my Cocoa Daisy insert up here. If you watch my setup for October for my book, I did a flip through of September and how I set up October, this book right here. I actually purchased the personal size Daisy Dori also, and I took the book apart, I cut it in half, and this is the front half of that book that I put in here, which I am just using just as a daily, like, to-dos and tasks, and jotting down notes of things that I may need to remember later. Now, I don't plan on really keeping any of this information. None of this information here is precious. If it is precious, it will get rewritten somewhere else. My requirements for this book was that anything that I put in here, I should be able to throw it away, to be able to throw it in the garbage at some point. But these inserts, actually, when I am done for this month of October, which actually has started this week, the last week of September, but I plan to take these out and staple them and put them away, which I will show you. I was using Filofax inserts for this for some of September, because I had some and I didn't have this book. It wasn't ready to go yet. But what I plan to do is actually take these out. This was in the front of my book. Oh, my thing's coming off. So this is just a few here because I was only using it for a little while. But I plan to take these out, staple it, and then stick it in the back of the actual book, and so that way I can store everything away all together, all in one spot. And it should be easy to do that, because even though, I mean, it's not that thick, even if I put pages in between, I'll be able to staple it together and put it away in the back of the book, which I think was a great compromise when it comes to storing things away. That's one of the things that I did not like about rings, is I found it too hard to archive things unless I wanted to take up an entire planner just to archive something. Or, I mean, I have rings where I could just ring it, but then it just looks too messy. I'd rather have it in a planner. So I'm just going to staple those and put them away, because this is nothing that I should be able to have, that I should need to have to go back and reference later. If there's anything important, it needs to go into my iPad on my digital planner. So this is just how I have this set up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these front pages here. I started the week here, and I'm just can put in, you know, notes in between for anything that I need to jot a note about, scribble down. This is the notepad that came with October kit, so I just punched them and put them in here. And I have some extras up here if I need to stick more in. These are all extra right here. So this is the month. This is the only monthly calendar I have in here, because my monthly calendar is actually in my insert here, my Daisy Dori insert. But I just stuck in this right here, the monthly, it's a little post-it note that I got from Dollar Tree, and I just wrote in the dates for the month, and this is for me to keep track of breathing treatments for asthma right here. This baby girl needs her breathing treatments, and so this way I know when she gets them at the school, she has to have one at school, and what I am doing here at home, so that when we go back to the doctor, I remember how many times she's had to have breathing treatments, and I'm keeping track of that there. The back of the book, so I have enough for all the weeks of the month up here. And then I still have these spreads here, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. And this is the center of the book there. And then I just pulled the very last page out of the book just to give it a back kind of cover there. So yeah, I'm just kind of winging it here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these pages, because these are the only ones that are really designated for anything right there. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these pages. I'm not going to decorate or anything in here, because it's pointless. I'd rather decorate in my book, because that's the one that I'm keeping as a keepsake right here. And this is the one I want decorated in the back of the book, in all the daily pages. So we'll see. I'm trying rings again. If I don't like it, I can always move back into my traveler's notebook. And I can choose from, for October, I have a wide variety of choices. I have my red one that matches really well. The brown one always matches as far as I'm concerned. And then my yellow one actually matches too for October. But this is where all the other Daisy Dori inserts are stored for right now. And I have to finish out September and put that in here so that it's archived. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I really want to give it a shot and be back in rings. And I just, you know, anytime I go anywhere, I just throw this in my purse and take it with me, so I have it all there together. And it has been working out well with this book in the back, where I can just pull it out and write in it, and I don't have to worry about any elastics or anything in my traveler's notebook. And I actually kept up with my September book like every day for the month of September, which was not something that I've done before. So I'm hoping I can keep that up for October. So this is the way I have things set up for October. If you have any questions, just put it down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.